You've heard that your brand is not your logo, but you still don't know what the word brand really means. I'm breaking down the full definition for you right here, along with an easy way to remember the definition as you move forward with your brand. Hi, and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Kristen Fulci, the brand strategist, website designer, and commercial photographer for creative small businesses. Today, I am breaking down the definition of a brand, pulling it back layer by layer, dissecting it to make sure we fully understand it. And I'm telling you a really easy way that you can remember it moving forward in your business. So, if we state out the full definition of a brand is a defined set of emotions conveyed through visuals and messaging that are consistently woven through every touch point of a company. And while that might seem like a lot, you're going to tell me, Kristen, how am I going to ever remember that? As we pull back the layers, we'll get to that true understanding. So if we look at a brand at its root, it is defined of a core set of emotions. So we're really asking ourselves, okay, well, how do we want people to feel when they interact with our brand? And that becomes that defined set of emotions that we're going to make people feel. But then how are we doing that? How are we making people feel this emotion? And that kind of pulls back to layer 2, right? Which is it's conveyed through visuals and messaging. So it's how we're doing it. We're answering the how. A brand is a defined set of emotion. It's conveyed through visuals and messaging. And when we talk about visuals and messaging, we're talking about images, video, colors, illustrations, graphics, any visual thing that your company touches. When we talk about messaging, we are talking about copy. Copy meaning your website, your social media posts, in your newsletter, headings, buttons, freebies, product cards, anything that you say or write for your company, that's messaging. So if we have part 1 where a brand is a defined set of emotions, and we have part 2 of how we're doing it, that's conveyed through visuals and messaging, it really doesn't become a full brand until we take in the third part, which is that is consistently woven through every touch point of a company. A brand becomes a brand when it is consistent, when it is recognizable, when we're able to weave those beautiful emotions through the visuals and messaging throughout every touch point of your company. And that means your website, your social media accounts, every single one, your newsletters, any marketing material that you publish or that you create, videos that you create, even if you're on Insta Stories, if you're on Facebook Live, all of those things have the exact same set of emotions. So anywhere that a customer interacts with your company, they're feeling the exact same thing. They know it is you without having to see your logo. So if we want to make this a little bit more visual, right? There are some visual people out there. It's a little bit hard to understand things when you're just getting somebody talking to you. The best way to visualize it is to think of your brand as the thread in a needle. If sewn together correctly, it ties together every single touch point of your company. So your company is the needle, your brand is the thread. When we're working on branding and we're defining everything, we're defining that thread. So we're looking at it and we're saying, okay, well, what color is that thread? Well, what thickness is it? What's the thread count on it? What material is it made out of? Is it like coarse? Is it silky smooth? We're defining all the properties of that thread intentionally. And then it's your job as the company, as the needle, to take that thread that was intentionally defined to reflect those core emotions and to weave it through every touch point of your company. So you take that needle and you weave it through your social media, you weave it through your website, you weave it through your newsletter list, through your videos, through any marketing material you touch, literally keep weaving, okay? And that creates that consistency so that no matter what interaction a customer or a visitor comes to you at, they're gonna feel that exact same feeling. Your brand is recognizable without just seeing a logo, which is why you keep getting that definition before, right? You're seeing that consistency through visuals, through messaging, through that exact same feeling that we're wanting to get people to feel. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you can see future videos that we'll be posting, and comment below. Let me know, did this break down the definition of a brand for you? Will you remember what it is the next time somebody asks you about it? Or when you need to implement some of these things into your own business? Comment below. I want to know, and I'll see you next time.